I feel very, very lucky to work with them. And I think that at this point in the year, somebody in my position has to say thank you to some of the people that make his life way, 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 way easier. So the first people I need to say thank you to are all of you. Okay, so everybody who worked on the show, everybody who helped paint the walls, everybody who cut labels out, everybody who took a deep breath when a student was stressing about their work and still screwed that screw in for them, made sure their work was straight, all of that stuff, all the people that have been here for the last week and have contributed to this amazing show, thank you so much. Three people, I need to say thank you specifically to 3 people. That's not because those people are better than the other 3 people, it's just that there's specific things that I can thank you for. So the first one, it's that point where I look around and think, is he here? Is Kevin. Where's Kevin? Being in the spotlight for Kevin, I know, is not something that he really wants to do. But Kevin, halfway through the year, took over as Year 3 coordinator, and I've been absolutely so impressed by his work. All of a sudden, things that I had to worry about, I didn't have to worry about anymore. And he's taken, well, he's been through some headaches with this show, and he's been through some stresses with this show, and there's been a few health and safety emails that probably made us both a bit worried and a bit stressed. But Kevin's amazing, and I want to really thank him for all the support he's given me, and the support he's given the students in this room as well. So thank you, Kevin.
He's also an utterly brilliant tutor.
That was why he said it in Welsh. I've got a bombshell one. It's really, really big. It looks like that icon on that piece of work there. Massive bombshell. This guy is leaving us, and I'm so gutted but so happy that he's gone on to go on to better things. There aren't that many better things. He could have found a better thing than Winchester School of Art in England, so he's going to Chicago. Let's go! Makes me slightly jealous because he always students always say to me, do you know who's a fantastic tutor in the schools? And I'm like, no, Andrew's a amazing tutor. He's had such an influence on this group. And I think that the thing I need to say actually at this point is that your career at Winchester School of Art is totally encompassed by the life of these students. You started in the same year as the students, right? And he's graduated in the same year. So he's leaving at the same point as these students. So, and I know that all of those reflective journal tutorials, all of those, like, where's Jess? Jess is here. I mean, Jess, all of those tutorials with Jess to get merit in the ICD. Yes, we love that. I know Andrew can contribute. You obviously, but I know that Andrew gave you loads of support with that, and I'd also like to say thank you to him. And this is your leaving video, by the way. Way back So yeah, just like to say thank you because Andrew's taken on a lot of responsibility for this show, and he's been fantastic, and he's great. Andrew, this is great. We all know it. The last person I'd like to say thank you to is a new addition to the team, Chris O'Connor, who's graphic arts technician, well, that's not his official job title, right? But it is his job title. Because he's been so brilliant. And coming halfway through the year, a little bit like, what do I do? Who do I help? Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, every time I come into the studio, he's standing next to the student, helping them with their work. And so, thank you so much for all of your help. It's been brilliant. And there's a lot of work that would not be on the board if it wasn't for your work. And you're expert, brilliant. So, moving on rapidly. Right, I've just got to say, I've got some awards to give and I've got some thank yous to say to the students. So, I've said thank you to all the students. I've said that this is an amazing group of students. There are a small group of students, around 18, I won't list all of you, know, most of them are still standing there, who have taken the show by the scruff of its neck and organised, we've got an amazing show in London, by the way. So we've got a 5-day design festival that we're going to put on in London after we've done here. That includes some of the UK's leading designers. We've got an alumni discussion, loads of fantastic stuff. You're all invited. And that is down to a group of around 20 students who have really taken the responsibility with that. And I think that it's so brilliant as a tutor to be able to give something to a group of students and realise that they are capable. You don't have to watch over them, they're doing it. And these guys are doing it. We've got a catalogue in production, budgets come out a little bit. That's right, we'll find a way of paying for it. So there's a great group of students who have taken responsibility for that. So thank you to all of those guys. And I'm sure the other students would like to say thank you to them as well. Summer Parks in London. It's in the Kingsland Basin. I can walk home from there, which is great. Okay, so I've got some awards. The head of school is very kindly giving me £1,000. We're struggling to game shows. So I've got 4 students, right? And the award that I'm going to give out is the Nancy Balfour Award, right? What we've decided to do is to split it 4 ways. We didn't think it was fair to give it to one student from one pathway, so we've chosen one student from each pathway to give this award to. The criteria for the award are that it's given to a student who's shown outstanding commitment to the cause. It's not the student who got the highest grade, right? It's the student who helps other students out, it's the student who is in all the time, it's the student who is conscientious, it's that student that anyone who's taught will know them. They stand out, you know. They're the ones that they're just a joy to teach, they help other students out, they make sure that everything's all right with the course. And above all, they are lovely people. So I'm going to introduce 4 really lovely people to you and say thank you to them for making me feel good about, you know, the sort of new generation of designers that are coming through. They're really fantastic people. So, okay, so I'll talk really quickly about each of them. So this student came to us from Libya. She was trained to be a doctor before she came to the course. She's the politest, most positive, most wonderful person. There is not a person who's ever spoken to Hoda who will not agree with me, okay? So the first name on my list was Hoda. So Hoda, where the hell are you? But you will get a certificate that's £250 at the graduation ceremony. So congratulations, and it's absolutely deserved. And if you haven't seen it already, have a look at the Holistic Research. It's one of the most stunning pieces of work I've ever seen a student produce. Okay, so next person, who's equally as lovely. I had the pleasure of working with this young lady on the light brief we give of the National Air Traffic Control. And I used to look forward to Fridays to working with her. She's polite, she's hardworking, she is always positive, always ready to help other students out. And I know whatever she goes to do, she will be absolutely successful because she is a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant young lady. So, Sophie Byrom.
Yeah. I've got it. Yeah.
So Sophie's brilliant. We all know Sophie's brilliant, and we have another Sophie. So that was motion graphic. Sophie Byrom was motion graphic. Hodder was from graphic design. We have 4 pathways on the course. Our final student, it's fair to say, had a difficult second year, and I think one of our rationale really for giving this award is just a phenomenal progress she's made through her second year, and she's knuckled down. She's been part of everything that's gone on in the illustration pathway. She is a really, really, really hard-working student, and actually trying to even move her research submission. We had to bring sort of 4 or 5 people to help us because she's that prolific. So Sophie Bell, would you like to come up? She's won an award. Okay. This is last. I've got another award to give after this. I know it's hot. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. But we'll get through it, and then we get back to my rubber pad. So the last student that I'm going to give an award to is well, this student I've got very sort of personal relationship. I work with a student and at first-hand experience absolutely how conscientious, hard-working, committed, and just together. You know, it's like I've hung degree shows. I've been teaching 20 years and I've hung a lot of degree shows, and very often you end up in the office going, "Don't people today? They've got no common sense. They can't be real. They can't do it. You know, don't know." But this guy is absolutely. I got on a show in London. He helped me hang it, and he was telling me what to do. And he also has taken personal responsibility for some of the parts of the show. He comes in the morning, tells me what I need to do, tells me what things are going on, tells me what the things that I need to sign off. Most of it is just give me a piece of paper saying, "You need to sign this off, Derek," and I sign it off. But he's absolutely motivated. Absolutely, I want to be friends with this guy because he's going to be really, really famous. That's the only reason you get the award. So he's already won 1 award this year. Brilliant! Brilliant! So the last prize goes to an illustrator. It's a traditional award that's been given out at the art school for many, many years. And it's to award something that we care passionately about. And I've spoken to Nick and Sarah and talked long and hard about getting students back to their basic skills and understanding how to draw. This guy can draw like a dream. His work is in the publisher space. And I remember sort of salivating over one of his sketchbooks because it's just like he can draw in a really, really academic, traditional way. You don't see that very often. It's amazing observational drawing work. So I don't know if he's here, but Simeon, are you here? and 100